Hey, amazing people. Joan Nielsen here. Just got back from running up and down my hill. Whew. Awesome. Oh. So, I want to talk about The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. Whew. Let me catch my breath. Oh, it feels awesome. I got to listen to it yesterday, the full audio, and I got 2 of his books from a bookstore, and I figured I should listen to the first one because that way I'm on top of what he writes about. At first, my little one. The first audio that I got didn't have all of it. Now, if you watched me for a while, you know that I go onto YouTube first to find any audio. Why do I do this? Because there is so much information out there, and there are a lot of people who do want money for audios that don't even belong to them. But it is still a good resource, those other sites. But YouTube may just have it as well. And LibriVox does it for free. You can go on their site and find something that, an audio that you're looking for, and you might just find it. And they also have a YouTube channel as well. And they're free. And sometimes you can just get so much information for free. And that's what it's about. You know, it's like, yes, you know, you can go and spend as much money as you want to get the information that you're looking for. Or if you find it at a bookstore, secondhand bookstore or something, go ahead and find it there. I have a couple of books that I'm working on right now that are I'm going to be putting on my site. That is from Catherine Penner, and they're just free PDF books that you can download. I haven't got them up there yet, but I will have them up there soon, that you can check it out. But what I want to talk to you about, Norman Vincent Peale, it's so interesting how he breaks it down for you to know how powerful your thoughts are. And one of the messages that I want to give to you today is something that I learned from him, which is, I've learned it before, but I never really, sometimes when you hear it from different people, you just don't get what their meaning is. And his is like, stay focused on today. Today is the most amazing day, which I've talked to you guys a lot about. And if you start drifting away on tomorrow and tomorrow's worries, bring yourself back, just like I've said before, you know, through breath or through meditation or whatever, and release all your fears and worries, because just as much as there could be something not good happening, guess what? Something miracle, magical, inspirational, doors opening, just magically can happen. And it happens all the time for people, including you, including myself. And a lot of times we just don't focus on it. And for me, I'm starting to see magic everywhere I go. So I want to tell you a story. The other day, I got into a little funk of my own. My own thoughts were all going astray, and I meditated and tried to work it out, and I couldn't. And I went and helped my brother, and was in, you know, a little bit of a mood, but it still kind of was, you know, there. And what I did was, all the time, from the time my funk started, I meditated and tried that. And then I went and helped my brother. And on the drive to help my brother, I said all affirmations about myself. So I said, because I couldn't look at myself in the mirror, so I said, I'm a loving being. People love me. I'm lovable. I just started saying all these things about how awesome I really am. Because usually when we get into a funk, it's something we're thinking about ourselves. It has nothing to do with anybody else. It's always something we're thinking about ourselves. And I'm not really sure what I was thinking, because I never stopped to, okay, what are you thinking about? But it could have been the fact that I had forgotten to go help my brother that day. And when he messaged me, I kind of felt bad that I didn't go and help him earlier in the day. It all worked out good. He had more time to work on what he was working on, and his page looks really good. And but I had forgotten, and I think I had put that on myself, like, how could I forget? And, and of course we say these things, and sometimes we say it so much, we totally stop listening to ourselves, putting ourselves down, but we can feel it, right? And that's the biggest part is, what are you feeling? If you're feeling something negative, that means you're thinking something negative. So how are you going to turn it around? So focus on right now, this moment. What are you feeling? Is it something positive? Like, wow, this is the best day ever. Is it something negative? Is it, have you woken up in a funk and now you're going, okay, how do I get out of this funk? I don't really want to do this day. Breathe it out. Go do some exercise if you can. Meditate if you can. Spend some time quietly by yourself. Get back into this moment, because it's the moment that you need to fix right now. You need to know that today is all that matters, and you need to put on that happy face. In his book, The Power of Positive Thinking, he talked to an old gentleman who is always happy. And the old gentleman said, he asked him, how come you're always happy? And the older gentleman said, well, the way I see it is I have two choices in the morning. I could wake up and be miserable and have a miserable day and a miserable life. Or I could wake up happy and have the most amazing life. Those are my words that I put into it, but that's basically the gist of it. And it's so very true. So very true. If you wake up every morning and your goal for today is just to be happy, you will do everything in your power to make it happy. No matter what anybody does, no matter what anybody says, you will figure it out inside yourself how to align yourself, how to connect yourself, and make it the best day ever. But it is totally 100% up to you. So today, remember, tomorrow doesn't exist. Only this moment, only today. You are worth having the best day ever. So, go get it. Make it an amazing day, everybody.